Viewer discretion is advised.
It's Halloween.
It is Halloween.
Have you noticed? I did want to say, your look reminds me a little bit of Ethan Suplee. He played Frankie the Enforcer in Boy Meets World. Like in The Butterfly Effect, he played like a goth. You remind me a bit of him.
I'm modeled after Johnny Gilbert. That's my go-to.
And I'll say this, while we haven't done Pirate Pizza review in a while, there is a pirate and there is a pizza. It's not just delivery, it's DiGiorno?
This is a DiGiorno Stuffed Crust Supreme.
Have we really never had that on the show?
I don't think you have.
You didn't check?
I didn't check. I'm pretty sure we haven't had any stuffed crust.
So we've got a pair of scissors on the table.
That is my traditional way for consuming pizza, to cut it up.
I've noticed.
And I'm using my gigantic, rare false craft plate to store that pizza.
Yeah, growing up, DiGiorno was my pizza of choice. In fact, me and my friend, we would rent awful DVDs and cook up a DiGiorno pizza.
We've tried all kinds in the long history of our
in the
show.
hundreds of episodes of that show.
It's that time of year again to watch some horror movies.
I'm pretty excited for it. This is one of my favorite things we do every year.
Really? I enjoy it as well. And I love going back to old ones because I forget about the short films. Because you watch them the one time.
And because they are incredibly forgettable. I remember like the table one. Do you remember that table one?
Yeah. I remember grilling up the penis.
Yep.
I remember the pumpkin heads, right?
That was really cool.
Yeah.
So your typical selection process for those who are new to No Views.
Yes.
No Views is where at this point, we're exclusive to Vimeo. Vimeo, where videos go to die, you search for anything that's what?
Under 4 minutes, less than 100, but preferably single-digit views. A couple are in the 30s. I think the max today is 31. I scan through them very quickly just to make sure they're not grossly incompetent. Like, they're not going to be a complete waste of our time. They'll still be a waste of our time, but not a complete waste of our time.
Just not grossly.
So it's not like 7 minutes of a shot of a pumpkin, you know, that kind of thing.
And there was one fan who was like, hey, will you do my thing? And he's mixed in here.
So does it make it harder for you to be brutal when you're personable directly with the person?
Well, I don't know him personally. He just emailed me. Until we get to know each other better, this should be pretty savage. This first one is called Polaroid Horror Short Film. And that's part of it too, right? Your search criteria is horror short film?
Yes, horror short film.
So you end up with movies where the title often is horror short film.
If they didn't do any tag metrics at all, it's going to have to be in the title.
And it's got 10 views in the past 10 months. There's no description as far as I can tell. This is by Oliver Heaton Meadows, and it was uploaded earlier this year. Polaroid. Oh, so he's going through some vinyls.
Yeah, he's got a slider.
Yeah, he's got a very basic apartment.
I tell you, sliders were all the rage in 2011.
And they've kind of fallen out of fashion a little.
Gimmicky though they may be, I've always thought they had a nice effect.
Yeah. We use the slider in some of our for Box Max.
Holy shit, Polaroid!
Still got a battery.
All right. There's something.
Yeah, a little POV. I like that.
POV, it's nice.
Granted, the Polaroid camera would not have had that level of resolution, actually.
Actually.
Oh, God.
Oh, jeez.
Oh, jeez.
Man.
It's Mr. Burns.
It does look or Gollum, maybe one of the two.
I bring love. It looked like he was a little into it.
Yeah, it is slow-mo.
Proper slow-mo.
I feel like he didn't need that strong of a music sting.
No. I think it would have been better, like more subtle.
It's overstating itself.
He kind of looks like Anatar.
Oh, he totally does.
Celebrimbor, you must make those rings.
The 9. Holy.
Oh, that was kind of cool. I like that.
That was cool.
Yeah, that was nice. You can only see it during the flash.
At first I thought it was like the horror of having a window unit.
Didn't change the filter, it's got a moldy smell.
If you're John, I'm gonna pay that man his money.
May that man his money.
I'm gonna go fuck that thing.
That is the kind of look, isn't it?
Goes like do you want to go to the bedroom?
Celebrimbor. One step closer, was that part of the effect?
Oh.
Like putting that on the... No, probably not. It's probably part of the branding.
But still.
You don't have to shake it, sir.
Right? You don't shake Polaroids, you don't blow into NES cartridges.
All right.
All right.
It's like how those usually.
I saw that coming.
Yeah. Rawr.
Yeah. All right. For a couple minutes, I was somewhat entertained.
If you had to hand that in to your professor,
Yeah.
I think that professor ought to give you something nice.
Yeah, I think so. I think it had a couple nice little ideas in it. I like the POV through the camera. I really like the flash to show the creature.
That final scare is
Yeah.
where the whole thing goes up to. And that's the only time that the golem-looking creature looks stupid.
Yes.
Yeah.
Because you get to see it too much.
Yeah.
The beauty in horror is not showing that.
Or if you're going to place a lot of focus on it, you got to make it look a little better.
Yeah, they probably could have done something, just another back shot of it, like grabbing him by the shoulder or something.
So I've actually seen this before, so I think it's actually a lot more popular than this is.
You've seen this?
Yes.
This is the problem is John searches Vimeo where it's uploaded with no views, but then you find out it's on YouTube with lots of
with
views.
lots of views.
This has 3.8 million. What are you doing to me? And you did this last year too. There was like a celebrity in one of them. This is against the thesis. Look, 3.8 million, dude.
That could be Celebrimbor.
That might very well be how.
Attire.
But you know what? It does go to show you, Vimeo is a dumping ground.
Now they can all be like this. I didn't cross-check anything.
All right, so this is the next video that probably has millions of views.
You want to go check it further? I guess it
That
doesn't make any
thumbnail
difference.
screams millions of views.
I'm just gonna check. There's YouTube. Okay, 800 views on YouTube.
that's fine.
All right, I don't want to hear Matt be like, I've seen this. What is this called again? The Last Sundown. You look like the kind of guy that would sundown.
No, I think I get a little better in the night.
That must be a drone shot, right? Gone down.
Yeah, or cranes. Probably a drone. Nobody uses cranes anymore.
Oh, it's definitely because it's zooming in.
That's true, exactly.
It's got kind of a sausagey,
That's kind of a neat little effect there.
kind of olivey taste.
That's pretty cool. I like this.
Yeah, that's awesome.
Oh, look, I love it. You get some animals involved, and the animals act like they kind of should.
You could get some small dogs.
With backlighting on their hair.
Yeah.
Filmed during golden hour.
With a woman?
800 views,
They found a real woman.
Is it a woman?
but the stupid Gollum movie has 3.8 mil.
Yeah, it was a nice dog.
You think there's some training involved with that dog?
All right. There's a lot of camera movement. Good use of light.
That's funny, yeah.
Let me tell you something. Moving a camera around is not an easy thing to do.
No. And this looks good.
It's a pain in the arse. Yeah, and it's landing where it needs to land.
Yeah, look at that. That was nice. A nice shot. Good following.
You ever shoot in a movie and you got to move the camera and you're like,
I like the Dutch angle.
like the Dutch oven.
Oh, this is the bird. Well,
It's Gollum from the last one.
let's go.
Oh.
A cool shot of the camera going, the phone going down.
Did anyone see what that was?
No.
No. It looked like a bat.
This movie really puts the horror short film in horror short film.
It does.
Bracket horror short film.
That is kind of a cool conceit too.
I like this also.
uses the geography of the house to on this chimney.
Yeah. Wow. VFX? Must be VFX.
Yeah, I don't think they have stunt bats.
Sub bats. Yeah.
If I didn't know any better, I would have thought this had 3.8 million on some other platform.
Me too.
Well, now that looks like a latex mask.
Yeah.
See, no matter how
That looked like Halloween blood.
They were doing so good.
no matter how good your movie is, a monster jumps out and eats you.
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh, and then,
They had a mood going here.
yeah,
They had a real
It was a
mood.
cool shot too.
Yeah.
See, now it's sundown and the bats fly up.
I guess what this movie really says is, hey, if you're out there and you have a story to tell, I can help you shoot it.
I mean, I guess that's what Vimeo is supposed to be all together, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, VFX. Yeah.
Yeah, I think this was maybe international, based on some of the names here. Yeah. You got umlauts all over the place.
I thought this
The
was
less known
enjoyable.
Wahlberg.
Christoph said umlaut.
I thought it was good.
Despite the kind of lame ending of the latex mask guy, I really did enjoy that. I thought I had nice shots.
You would hire that person
Yeah.
if you had a little money.
Oh, yeah.
All right, over under. How much do you think this is going to end with a jump scare?
So this is Voodoo horror short film. 25 views by Near Peniri. Sounds delicious. I like it.
Yeah. It's good so far. I mean, just the title, but.
Yeah, that's nice looking.
Yeah. Not super flat.
Oh, I hate that sound. The layout file It does something. It's like the reverse.
You're grossed out by nails, I noticed, in general. Fingernails? Do you have to take your fingernail, actually, EJ, and turn it up and down? Yeah. Oh, weird.
Crack my weak fingernails on the thing. And then not the Elijah Wood with his stubby little fingernails. He puts the ring on, he disappears. And so that's all we really see. With the close up of his really short, weird, gross nails.
Well, I'm just specifically Frodo's nails. And the Fellowship of the Ring, when they do the close up of Elijah Wood's nails, they're just way too short.
He is really disgusted.
It's just disgusting.
Okay. I'm a little freaked out by Voodoo.
Her first mistake was replying to an unknown text.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just say yes, it's pretty.
I mean, all she said so far is, who's this? So.
I think anything that's like a demonic effigy of someone else freaks me out.
Yeah.
She realizing her shirt's gone? Oh no.
Ow, I cut myself in my underpants.
It's like a running theme of like minor cuts, isn't there?
That is a horror trope for sure, right? Like, ow, I cut myself on the thing. It's like to introduce the idea of blood.
I blocked you.
And it's going to show her with a pin in her hand or something.
Right.
Yeah.
On account of.
On account of 3-minute runtime.
You hacker.
I tell you, all the cinematography today has been pretty.
It's been pretty good.
Yeah. Is AI making all these movies?
No, but there were a ton of AI movies.
See, just that's minor, but I wouldn't cut from a medium to a medium like that.
Yeah.
Only because it's a lost opportunity to advance the story or build suspense. Call me crazy. I like to see people's faces and read performances.
What is the police gonna do?
Is there a voodoo doll somewhere with an iPhone and a thumb?
Ooh.
Yeah, I didn't see a lot of articulation on that voodoo doll with fingers.
That could have been pretty effective if her performance was better.
Yeah.
I guess the voodoo doll somehow allows you to unblock your phone.
Just take the doll, because it's in the room downstairs. I give you a chance. Take the doll, break the hold. You got 30 seconds.
Yeah. That's for the people who are visually impaired. She's like, there's only one way to measure time. An hourglass. Yeah, right in the ass.
I put a pin in your ass.
Ooh.
I guess voodoo dolls are kind of like an easy thing to do this with, which is kind of a good idea.
Yeah, it is.
All right, pretty unaffected suddenly.
Mm-hmm. Didn't seem to hurt her that much. If you're running towards whoever set up a complete voodoo thing downstairs.
Do you think that there's such a thing as like, for a movie like this, where the expert cinematography is a little too nice?
Yeah.
Where it kind of actually hurts the immersion a little?
Everything kind of has to be at the same level for it to be.
Like, you don't want everything's like professionally studio lit, do you?
Yeah, I think it's easier than ever to get
Right.
lighting. It's cheap now. A consumer camera can make photos look good.
Well,
a monster didn't come in here.
I'll give that.
No context. No, like, why is this happening to her?
it goes to show you that there's only so many things you can do in a short film.
Yeah, in 3 minutes.
You get a punchline. That's what you get.
Yeah. It wasn't bad. It's all right.
You know, I'd never ever watch it again. It's a dime a dozen, I'd say. What's this next one here? Knock horror short film. Hi, my name is Honey. I am a filmmaker and video editor. This horror short film is directed, and edited by me. Shoot on iPhone 7.
iPhone 7?
Now, it was uploaded in October 2023, so now I'm left to, I gotta look for, there's Knock right there. That's the one. That's the correct.
3,000 views. Okay.
Yeah.
That's in the range.
All right, back to Vimeo.
It's like a standard red cap.
Yeah, exactly. There once was a man who put to sea. The name of the ship was the Billy of Tea.
We're just gonna turn into
Sound it down.
Blow my Billy bells blow.
wasting runtime.
Soon did the men come to bring us sugar and tea and rum. One day when the film is done, we'll take our leave and go. I'm just trying
You can tell that the movie is really engaged.
to give this a natural rhythm.
What I think, it's not shot 24 frames per second, so it's got a very video-ish.
Yeah.
I mean, it was shot on iPhone.
iPhone 7, so they probably didn't do any of the, because you can switch it to 24 frames per second.
Even back then? On the 7?
7's like...
You can at least download an app that lets.
Okay, yeah.
There are filmmaking apps.
What did I shoot on the iPhone 7? Probably video blogs.
Yeah.
The iPhone 6 was, I remember, a big leap forward.
Yeah, I had a 6. That was my last iPhone.
Dan?
No, there's more knocking to be done.
Film was called Knock, not Knocks.
True. If you get one, you can leave. I have to say that the garish kind of iPhone look here with the gross colors, I don't like the auto exposure right there. But before that, it was a little bit like on the way to being effective.
Yeah, it's got like it's not there, but it's got a certain look to it that I appreciate.
Especially when compared to those like studio lit. Thanks, honey.
Thanks, honey. That one's not going into our film
So
festival.
the eyeball was knocking from inside the bathroom.
All right, so this next one's Beyond the Shadows, a film by Christian Donoho, starring Jameson Donoho.
Oh, his brother?
33 views 8 months ago.
Slider? No.
This looks like it's an intro to like a network television show.
Yes.
Oh yeah, definitely.
Like, Are You Afraid of the Dark? Like once you've cut into an episode of Are You
Yeah.
Afraid of the Dark, we're starting.
Tonight on an all-new Beyond the Shadows.
NBC.
Can Matt wrestle with his true persona of Marcus?
Tune in tonight.
Is he controlling Marcus or is Marcus controlling him?
they got like a fog machine or something because they can see the stream.
I like that.
Is that a wand? Oh, it's a lamp.
I gotta tell you, I'm like starting to fall out of love with good lighting.
You want it to be badly lit.
Well, it's one proof after another that good lighting doesn't make a good movie.
Yeah. Well, I mean, it's kind of been interesting. We used to have just good camera. And
Yeah.
Now you have good camera and good lighting.
Right.
Everybody's kind of figured those out. How many more years until they get the good movie?
I mean, even the lights we're using right now, you can dial in the color temperature.
Yeah.
You can match it with anything, so it's easier than ever.
I mean, we were just watching.
Oh, the scary monster shows up early in the movie.
Rawr!
Yeah. Oh, it's just a blanket placed weirdly on a chair.
Could the blanket come to life?
That would be pretty cool, actually. I'd kind of be down for it.
Blanket.
I'd kind of be down.
To be fair, I think when I was a kid, I think this situation happened a lot.
The thing is, if that happened to me, I would have went and fixed the blanket. I would not have left it there.
Yeah, I would have fixed the blanket.
Yeah.
For sure.
Just to make sure I wasn't.
7-year-old me would have been folding that blanket at 3 a.m.
What if you had a huge boner and didn't want to get up?
That would not have prevented me from getting up.
I got a huge boner and I got a fart.
What if you fought with your phone?
Oh, he gave me a big fart.
See, if he had gotten up and folded the darn blanket, it would have been fine.
It wouldn't have been that.
Tomorrow night on Beyond the Shadows.
Okay, there were no shadows. There was nothing beyond them.
The shadow of the blanket.
Very literal interpretation, John.
Well, I noticed that a monster did a jump scare at the end of this one.
Did you really jump a little when it
No.
Did I jump a little?
My hands pressed up against my body, so he reacted a little when the guy first showed up.
I don't know.
What if EJ's pressed up against my body and I get a boner?
I think I was just laughing.
Why do you think I have this guy on my lap?
Just the title of this one has me thinking things that are just kind of like, ugh.
Yeah, earworm, it evokes something gross for sure.
Yeah.
That is the most disgusting named of the bugs, wouldn't you agree? Earwig.
Yeah, earwig, earworm. The idea of any bug in my ear is a serious, like...
Yeah, serious problem. Directed and written by Bernard Visser, based on an original idea by Richard Rumble. Richard Rumble sounds like a...
Richard Rumble!
Like a Fall River wrestler. Come out to the Civic Center and watch Richard Rumble. He's gonna fight Dr. Payne, who has a PhD in killology.
Gonna face 2 midgets.
Come watch Richard Rumble fight 2 midgets at the Fall River Civic Center.
Former WWE stars Dink and Pink.
So we don't know anything about this other than it's got a gross name.
Yeah.
Let's do it.
I hope at least one of these is funny.
Oh, we're watching Fallout.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Don't piss on the moon. And I did it my way.
As he kills people.
Yeah, slow motion. Is that a megaphone? What is it?
This set's a little too complicated to comprehend.
It's not as expertly lit. That's good.
Yeah, it's pretty dark.
I'm rooting for movies to be shitly lit now.
Does he have his lunch on the table? Some lunch and wires?
It looks like a megaphone. Oh, somebody's flicking the switch.
Someone's getting a chair. I'm hungry.
Sound engineering.
I would say this whole thing is
Yeah, for a movie called Earworm, you better have good sound.
I'll say. I agree.
yeah. Earworm, it ought to have the best sound.
The very best sound.
It ought to have the best sound. Nobody knows more about earworms than I do. Eating the earworms. Come on. Come on.
Jerking his earworm.
Okay, the earworm.
Come on.
No, it's a wind-up one, obviously, but...
Oh, does the ghost like the music?
It's kind of clever if that's actually what's going on. You shut that thing up.
It's like the ghost is a huge Fallout fan.
Oh, good, my jam's playing again.
The ghost is pissed that we disliked it.
Yeah, the ghost left a bad comment on our review.
Okay, the premise is kind of interesting, that this guy has to, like, service the ghost, but...
Is that what he's doing?
Why is the ghost a tiger? Yeah, it seems like it's what he's doing.
Wind up the ghost.
Give that ghost a reach around.
No, I've been away.
I know that sound effect. I've used it in Box Mac Halloweens.
Why not buy one with, like, a battery? Or...
Maybe all electronics.
Yeah, put it on an MP3 player, please.
He has to start spinning it with his
I'm sure it's on YouTube. You could just play it on.
Yeah, I'm sure.
Huh. It's certainly a horrific concept.
A horrific concept, poorly executed.
Well, you know how I was commending it for bad lighting?
Yeah. Did your view change?
Yeah, I'd like to be able to see it better.
Yeah, I can't see.
Yeah.
I can't see it.
I can't see your movie.
Cut the credits. It's gonna cut the credits any moment now. How about you just do it? How about
Oh, it's after thing.
Post credits.
It shows Thor's hammer.
Wait.
Thanks, Richard Rumble. I really,
Civic Center.
we really needed your.
Good premise. Not so great.
Bad
execution.
Earworm.
Yeah, it was the most interesting premise of all the videos or two.
Yeah, certainly more original than a voodoo doll. This one's called The Inner Horror Short. A young artist girl escapes from a monster painted by herself. A no-budget horror short film. Tell a friend if you like it. Hope you enjoy it. Well,
A lot of friends are going to see it.
yeah, we're going to tell all our friends. Boots and cats, 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 boots and cats. There once was a but to see the name of the ship was really empty.
I feel like we're MST3K up here.
Yeah, it's a little sillier than normal.
Painting right to bed. Don't need to clean those brushes.
This is a very John Hunt. Do you feel seen?
Yeah.
Barely nighttime, this lazy girl.
Yeah. It was just mid-afternoon. You know, I would not tolerate that sound in my home.
The violins.
It's a robe.
Of course, it's gone.
Just once, I wanted to just be f***ing standing there still.
That would be funny.
And she's like, hello? He's like, you pay?
Is your head made out of paper mache?
Yes.
Yeah.
Just cover it up.
Cover it up. That'll help.
Will you leave?
The wet
No, I
paint
don't think I will.
Totally be fine. No, I'm not going anywhere.
No, I don't think I will. Hey, come back. We were supposed to...
It's supposed to do something.
Oh my God, I haven't seen you in forever. We should... Animal Crossing, come on! I have a Groupon! That's some good acting right there. Come on now.
Yeah.
Bring it.
Pretend you were scared.
Yeah, it's possible. It's possible that you could look that goofy and indignified when actually frightened.
True, but...
Hello?
Hello?
Orange CG?
Oh, that's a nose ring. I thought it was a booger.
Yeah, you know,
Pimple.
nose rings end up looking like some kind of mythological beast. The Minotaur. Dum bum dun dun bum dun 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 dun.
So wait, what happened to the monster who?
Look, I concocted a different narrative in my head where that thing right there was just wanting a friend.
Yes.
It wanted to play Cards Against Humanity, get some Uber Eats.
Oh, the magic black. Remember when that was all the rage?
Yeah, Black Magic 4K, and it's got anamorphic lenses.
Yeah, so it's called Wisp. A woman grieving the death of her father is lured into a forest by a supernatural force.
Whoa.
Oh, this will be a fun camera test.
Right. Because you got to be careful with forests. Look at that. Somebody's a cinematographer and not a director. Yeah.
I mean, that does look like a beautiful movie poster, doesn't it? I mean,
See?
Oh, we got a slider.
Do you ever have fibromyalgia?
You don't have to drive all the way out here.
I can make it there by morning if I leave now.
Pain, aching, sadness.
Fine.
Diarrhea.
I can't believe
Constipation.
that on you. I'm sorry.
Other side effects may occur.
See you soon. Love you. Bye.
He's got an old phone.
Old-timey phone.
I live around antiques. I myself am strange and unusual.
Sad.
Black tears. It's a dog humping something in the.
Yes. If I was going to use a dog sound effect, that's not the one I would have picked.
Like, can we get a different dog sound effect?
No. That's the one. We're locked in. We're locked into that one.
How about a bark? How about ruff ruff?
Nah. Oh, Wisp. Okay.
That's the name of the film.
Where the are you?
How long is this?
Not that long.
As long as it has to be.
Title shows up.
The monster's gonna pop out soon. Don't worry.
She's sad. She had a bad phone call. I don't know what about.
The dog's missing. Monster.
She looks a little bit like a Slavic Hope Davis.
I mean, yeah. I don't mind her as a main character physically. Oh, she's calling the doggo.
So what do you think? How do you feel about this lighting? I think I kind of like this.
Yeah. I mean, it's, kind of.
Oh, Wingardium Leviosa.
Oh, it's like
Leviosa!
Spectro Patronum.
It's a will-o-wisp. It's an Irish folk tale.
Oh, like from that video game?
Final Fantasy.
That's cool.
Yeah, I like the.
It looks exactly like the thing in Harry Potter.
Also cool.
Yeah, actually, that is legitimately good VFX.
But I don't know what's happening.
No, all I know
She
is
got lost
she
in the
was
woods and she sees
looking
it.
for. A
Why did she
dog.
get lost in the woods? Why'd she
She's
go?
looking for the dog.
The humping dog.
She's humping.
It's not much of a plot, to be honest with you.
I mean, it's like the thing that drove the plot was looking for a dog that was humping off camera.
She could hear it, and there was a we were kind of talking, but she was calling the dog. She was,
It wasn't much, to be honest.
Normally, like the thing that drives the character should get a little.
What was that?
It certainly wasn't a wisp.
Who could it be but Gollum?
I gets around.
That's it?
It wasn't the worst looking creature I've seen, but it just
couldn't
felt
see
out.
it.
It felt out of place.
Well, that shot right there, the one that used the title card, was by far the best.
Pretty sweet.
I'm disappointed because I wanted to know more about what was going on.
I know you've been avoiding like absolutely movies.
Yeah.
I'm kind of craving one.
Okay. This might be the one.
Horror short film dream or reality by Ahmed Shorev. Seen the game. And it's 0 views. What I want you to do every Halloween for as long as we do this, sneak one in there.
Yeah, one with bad audio.
One that's mostly opening credits.
Okay. I in the future, I'll take my job a little less seriously.
Oh yeah. This is what I want.
This has been granted.
Diving right in. Yes.
It's kids. It's kids.
Oh yeah. This is great.
Oh no, Mr. Bill.
What's this? What's this crap?
This fucking rules.
Oh yeah. Yes. Capcut. Excellent.
All right.
Might have to watch this twice.
I already did my job this year. I already did my job.
Finally.
Ask and you shall receive.
It did a pretty good job of making me uncomfortable right away.
Yes. Like you don't start any film that way.
Like where it's such it could be like a snuff film.
Oh, you know what's funny? I looked at this and I wasn't going to include it, and it must have somehow gotten to the list.
Oh really?
Yes.
It's awesome though.
Because I saw this scene with the stairs and I was like,
The titles were amazing. And what are these steps?
This makes me more on at ease than any of the
Yes.
others.
Like I shouldn't be watching this.
that's why I picked it. It felt Blair Witchy. That's what it was. But again, I only watched the
Yeah,
second.
I mean that's a start, I guess. The whole thing feels like the heights of incompetence.
This isn't even actually edited.
Yeah, like this might be what you get if you recently introduced the idea of film to somebody.
I could go to the basement right now. We could shoot this.
Yeah.
I mean, I could hide next to the furnace, and we can just.
I like the dollar sign.
Yeah.
The question is, when does the ghost appear to sexually assault someone?
Well, maybe these guys will escape that trope. Maybe they're so stupid.
No one gets sexually assaulted?
Hello?
Cut.
Should I go?
It was to build suspense.
Oh,
guys.
now it's
that was suspense.
no longer over the shoulder. Now it's
Oh, I like the redness in the eye.
That's a scary shot right there.
From the low light.
from the light.
But what? Did you see the fade back to the door?
Yeah.
It was a fade.
I love unmotivated fades.
Do you not know how the door works?
Where your shots were
Yeah.
so disparate that you had no way to get back and forth between them,
Except you had to fade.
just to imply that they have a relationship to each other.
Oh, it's
It's Nikocavo Avocado!
I'm always 2 steps ahead.
So what we were seeing was a preview of itself.
Oh, it's like a movie trailer.
Cap cut. Wow.
No cap.
I was immediately lost because we saw the middle of the end of the film first, and then the beginning, and then the end again.
This is called The Television from Bob Studios. Is this my boy?
This is your boy.
So this was a fan who said, like, hey, would you mind doing one of my films? And we said, okay. So third place winner of CVCH Eagle Arts Expo 2022. A man picks up a free old CRT TV off the street and brings it home. As it turns out, there's a reason why it was free. A man named EJ.
Finds a CRT.
A quality Panaphonic or a Sony TV.
Sorry.
All right, let's do it. Holy.
Bob Studios.
Bob.
I think you took that logo from Microsoft. Oh, it's a Sylvania. Not known for their quality TVs, DJ.
Yeah, that's a budget line. I had one. I
Yeah.
liked it, actually.
They make decent light bulbs.
They do.
Or they used to. I don't know
Yeah.
if they still do.
They made good household electronics.
Oh, I like this because it's like
television.
It's like a radio too.
Yeah. This is cute. I would totally pick this up. It was free.
If I saw it,
Because it's
for free.
compact and small, and I could totally just fit
I
it
could
anywhere.
say free, it's haunted, and I'd still pick it up. It probably just needs the capacitors.
Yeah, I don't know. I wonder, is it actually red or did they paint it? I like the red.
I picked up this demonic CRT, and I'm going to try to mod it to be in line with Christ.
See, I picked up some holy water from Amazon. We're gonna see if we can.
Because I think it's a pretty good little TV if it's not demonic.
Don't wear distracting shirts in your shots.
Yeah, there's no copyright infringement with any brand names to this?
Who cares?
I mean, what are they going to do? Distribute it on DVD?
Free.
They didn't quite tweak that red tinge.
Yeah, that's distracting for sure. That's like
I mean, it's an interesting idea. It's an interesting effect, but like the back of his ear was right away.
I would have used that effect just subtly once or twice, like have it fade in and out, and then go back to the all black and white.
Yeah, I think it would be fine even just for the intro where they show the TV and maybe
the Poland Springs one.
Yeah, the Poland Springs.
Poland Springs, what it means to be from Maine.
Did you know there's a product called the Video Walkman?
Yes, I always wanted one so bad
Yeah.
when I was a teenager.
They have composite out.
Short film not found.
Yeah, short film not fun. All right. I mean, you can shoot with this camera at night.
Doesn't mean you should.
Stop to think you should.
The Ian Malcolm dilemma.
You don't have to have the lights low. You can have the lights up and then make it look.
Well, that's a still. That's a still frame.
It is a still frame.
Did we forget to get that shot?
We forgot. I just took it as an iPhone photo later and panned
Yeah,
it.
you can tell because the grain from the logo.
It stopped.
Stops.
Grain ending. Oh, focus hunting. Focus hunting.
Do you think the main character is the guy that you talked to?
I have no idea.
Poker face. Poker face.
He bought one of our movies on Blu-ray. It's just a matter of time before he's doing this with his buddies. To me.
Throw that thing away. It doesn't.
You can't throw it away. They're gonna charge you so much.
It can't be modded.
Yeah, it can't be RGB modded.
Throw it away.
CRTs have to be disposed of properly at the proper facilities.
You bring it to Best Buy and then they throw it in the dumpster.
You might have to pay $10.
Okay. What's with the red shit now?
Virginia City.
I'm sure it's just.
They
like-
just put the effect over the whole
It's
thing.
because it's
and
coming up, right? Yeah.
Yeah.
It's just a.
You know, you can mask. You know, there's you can mask the redness in your editing.
Well, I don't really know what the redness is even meant to signify.
I think it's.
I'm just trying to figure out what the issue with the TV is.
Yeah.
It seems.
At first, he didn't even turn it on. Then it turned on by itself to snow. But like,
Versus just won't shut off.
but does it even work? like he hasn't plugged anything into it.
Maybe he's just hallucinating. I think that's what it is.
Maybe if you slap it around a little bit.
He turned it off. That's all there was to it.
Credits. Next time, just turn it off.
TV radio.
Oh, it's a radio.
I thought it was giving him pleasure.
Yeah, me too. I thought he passed out after. Can I put Pornhub on this thing?
Yeah, does he get a porno?
I want a discreet way to masturbate in bed. Duh.
Oh.
It's like Wizard of Oz. Everything's in color now.
He's in Oz.
And you were there.
And my weird Yuma City shirt was there. Virginia City.
Virgin City.
Mean.
Mean.
Maybe the color means that the haunting is over.
Yeah, maybe. Then what are we still doing here?
Oh, it's not.
Oh, it's gone. Yeah, the ghost is gone.
It was a dream all along.
Oh, jeez. Cheese cap.
Bob. Is that the logo for the studio? Yeah. In the movie?
The TV's in the shower.
The acting of the toothbrush was really bad.
Just do it as if you were actually brushing your teeth.
No. I'm going to do it.
There once was a ship that put to sea the name. Staring.
Remember the first things we made that would just have ridiculous credits? This is like that.
Yeah.
Feels like
You're
that.
just so pleased to be able to create credits.
Oh, it's fictitious, you say. I had that happen the other week. I was about ready to sue.
As you can see from my acting, I don't really brush my teeth. So, thanks for buying my products and my merch.
If he's watched our show, he should have known what he was in for.
It's like one of those things that it does feel like, hey, I am making a video for the first time.
What positive thing can we say about it?
It wasn't that long.
What do you do for a day job?
And I have the CRT.
Come up with a story next time. If the story is just like this inanimate object is frightening. I think the inner was my favorite. The one where the CG red thing was
running at the...
No, not actually.
Oh, okay.
I enjoyed myself.
I see.
No, the best one?
The Polaroid one, which has millions of views, probably was the best.
Last Sundown.
Yeah, that was my
favorite.
That was my favorite.
Because it was so bloody well shot.
I had a lot of fun watching those.
I love them.
Just sit around, eat pizza, and do this.
All right, happy Halloween.
Happy Halloween!
I have a Groupon.